There have been a lot of wars fought over women, and it's unfortunate one wants to call herself the Iditarod. Palin's no Iditarod. She's a corporate sellout. She sold her soul to corporate America, the corporate Hitlers that simply want to drill and drill and drill and destroy the planet. I think they forgot that the earth has rights, and it's obvious when she went after the grizzly bears and the wolves. Yeah, $150 for each paw. I don't think any American finds that funny. In fact, it's alright to kill wolves and kill grizzly bears and condone the eradication of polar bears. But it's not okay to abort a child that you would have to spend a tremendous amount of time and money on medical bills. Now, not anybody is condoning abortions, but under certain circumstances, when the choice is the mother or the child, I think the mother has the ultimate say in this. And after all, if we're going to start to pick and choose, why don't we just start having all the men line up and be neutered? And then we'll selectively decide who can have a child and who can't. Well, I believe that this apocalyptic neocon Palin is something that we do need to fear. We got Russia and Venezuela with missiles, and the world outraged with us. And McCain, you know, he's still condoning torture. Barack, sure, he has his faults. He has the corporate Hitlers backing him. Visa with the foreclosures on homes, and Halliburton condoning the evil war. And McCain has the Rothschilds, the Rothschild dynasty that's been in control of the world, backing him. But actually both are backed by the same Anuka alien DNA psychos. So we all know we're played for a fool. But Americans, if we're not going to get a 1 million militia going with brave Americans and standing up to this evil Congress as they bankrupt the world, policing the world and stealing the oil and putting everybody on food stamps. Now we have a food war around the world. If we're not going to stand up to that, our only choice is to try Barack and maybe demand change and protest and riot and hope he'll ease the pain. He won't take care of all of it. It's going to take generations of us becoming lawyers and judges to change the system. The system is so corrupt now with the banking monster with the Rothschilds, who basically backed Hitler, Citibank and the rest, have been backing the big corporate Hitlers that aren't even paying their fair share of taxes, and now they got so much courage they're bouncing worker comp checks, and then the doctors don't even want to evaluate people and help them out. So, since the seriousness is out of control, we have a lot of vets sleeping in their cars because they bankrupt the vet funds and the Homeland Security and all those other funds that are there for security blankets for the hardworking Americans. But of course we can bail out the elites. But how can you blame them? Who can you put blame at? When Americans are too chicken to die and get the e-ticket for the afterlife to stand up against evil. Of course we got a lot of Christian folks around the world. And even in our own country, the Bible thumpers are going to back Palin. It's the will of God, after all, isn't it? Well, there's a divine universe. I think they left a lot of things out of the Bible, though. And even if they didn't, the fact of the matter is, just sitting back and allowing them to do what they're doing is wrong. So, all I can say is I hope people seriously consider who they're going to vote for. And I highly recommend that we go with Barack. I'd much rather die under his leadership than McCain's. He just doesn't seem to get it. 90% of his proposals are right along with the evil Bush. And that type of mentality of soul murdering around the world just shouldn't be done. There's such a thing as having wars and ethics while you're still fighting a war. But unfortunately, some men haven't figured that out.